The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culvers of Lincoln, Grau Incorporated, Chestnut Health Systems, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Emo's Cafe, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Really, nobody's ran away with the Central State 8 Conference. As Lanphier sits 1-4, we're 2-3. I think Springfield and really Chatham Glenwood are at the top, so it's pretty wide open right now. And the Railers, as you said, maybe the biggest game of the year so far. You don't want to drop two in a row.
No, and we remember last year how the outcome, the game in Springfield Lanphier. We had a foul on a three-point play at the end of the game, and who was it? Keon. Yeah. Yep. Keon went to the free throw line and won the game for us, and some big free throws from him. So yeah, anytime Lincoln and Lanphier match up, it's usually a good game, and this has really become a big rivalry.
The Lions come in and scoring 54 points a game while giving up 48. The Railers, not much margin there. 46 points we score per game. We give up 45. We're going to send it back to the studios for a quick break. More of the Grau Incorporated pregame. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a shooting that occurred on December 30th, 2024 at approximately 7 to 8 p.m. in the area of the North Jefferson Street near the Logan County Fairgrounds. The victim suffered non-life-threatening injuries from a small caliber gunshot. At this time, no description of a suspect was given. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Donating pet food can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Nation, here to Coach Neil Alexander Court at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. You're in the Ground Incorporated pregame show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here manning the camera from Lincoln Community High School as the Railers get set to take on the Lions from Lanphier High School. Again, the Lions check in at 11-7 overall, 1-4 in Central State A play, while the Railers 10-6 and 2-3 in conference action. Again, no Hayes and Sanders here again tonight as they're still on the disabled list for the Railers. So we'll be with the group, and you know, it's I'll go back to a little bit of this and don't mean to harp on it, but it's hard to get some rhythm now. These guys have come into a little bit of a rhythm and able to practice together as Comnick's come back on from his injury and has had a little bit of time to practice. So we've gotten a little continuity maybe with this group, but again, you're losing size with Sanders and Hayes being out, and you know, really one thing we did well, I thought, Tuesday against Springfield High was rebound. You know, I don't know what the final stats were, but my concern was getting out rebounded, and we did a pretty good job. I think we just got, as you said earlier, I think we just got worn down and the pressure started to bother us, and then we just flat out couldn't make a lot of shots.
Yeah, when you got guys out there playing 32 minutes, because you know, our bench isn't that deep right now. You know, you got Velakovic coming off the bench and Short, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And when you're missing two guys, you're going to get gassed because they're out there playing hard for 32 minutes, and it's going to take the toll on them. I don't care how young you are. It's grueling, but you know, hopefully they can come out tonight and control the pace. That's one thing we have to do, is control the pace. We don't want to be up and down the court. You know, try to preserve some of that energy, but Lanphier, they're going to try to speed it up and try to wear us down.
Yeah, and I think the Railers have to figure out a way to find some easy looks. You know, we didn't get a lot of easy shots, and I won't say an open three is an easy shot. I'm talking about layups and post moves, which we don't get a lot of. We still don't have a post guy underneath there, especially with Sanders out. But we got to find a way to get some transition baskets, some easy baskets, free throw line stuff. Just thinking about this after the game the other night, we're always looking at five defenders looking at us, you know, and we don't have that 2-on-1 break. We don't have that 3-on-2 break that we're trying to get. You know, we have more players than theirs trying to defend us, and it's tough to do that, especially when you're not shooting the ball well. So the Railers got to figure out how to way to get some easy baskets, get out on the break a little bit, get a rebound, and go. And you know, I think that just puts a little more pressure on Lanphier tonight.
Yeah, it does. And like you said, we get pressure, and you know, we haven't seen a lot of our defense turn into offense where you got Tungate on the point. He does a great job, and we got to get some of those steals and easy layups, and when you go to the basket, we got to get to the rim and make them and finish.
We had a great point. We had a few of those, and really all season we've had a lot of opportunities to catch or to get easy field goals underneath the basket, and have missed for varsity players, I would say, somewhat of easy layups.
Yeah, you're right. You got to execute and make those easy shots.
Last game for the Railers, they fell at Springfield Tuesday, 47-32. The Lions were victorious on Tuesday, 47-42 against Rochester. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the warm-ups. We'll kick it back to studios for another break. You're in the Ground Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC.
You're in the Growl Incorporated pregame show. Josh Dominic along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers get set to take on the Lions from Lanphier High School. Lanphier 11-7 overall, 1-4 in conference action. The Railers 10-6 and 2-3 in conference play. Again, the Railers are on the road tomorrow, a long way on the road, as we travel to Quincy and take on the number one team in 4A basketball in Illinois, the Quincy Blue Devils. That is a 5:30 start for the JV and a 7 o'clock start for the varsity. So a good one to be fun one. I do know there's a little bit of a remembrance. They had a coach pass away, I think, right before Christmas. So I think there's a little bit of a remembrance, memorial type of thing going on. So I can imagine there'll be some emotion going on at Quincy tomorrow, Scott. And not to mention, are they a really talented basketball team? But you put that along with it, and just the kind of atmosphere at Quincy, as you've seen it before. It's a pretty neat place to play high school basketball. So it should be rocking tomorrow, which hopefully the Railers go into that with some confidence after tonight's game, which is be really important.
Yeah, you're right. Confidence is key, and these kids, they can play with anybody. It's just a matter of executing, hitting your shots, playing hard. And tonight will be a tough one, and tomorrow night will be a tough one as well.
Well, you talk about hitting shots, and I don't know if we've had a game this year where 3 or 4 guys have been on from the perimeter. Yeah. And no better time than to do that tonight, as you can get Comnick and Miller and Tungate, Horn going from the perimeter. You get Smith driving to the basket. Boy, that'd be a great night to start. As I was just talking with Carson, we're about halfway through the season pretty much. 16 games left, I think I counted, and we've played 16, and we play around 30, 31 or something like that. So trying to get through him to, it's your junior year and you're halfway through. It's time to ratchet it up a little bit more.
Yeah, time to get it going, and we need our seniors back, and hopefully, like you said, we'll have them back, or at least Drew back here in a week or two.
That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After a word from our sponsors, Scott and I'll be back here in Lincoln to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Lions. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been the Josh Comnick Growl Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant.
Lincoln Railer basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's matchup from Lincoln, Illinois, on the campus of Lincoln Community High School for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Railers and the Lions from Springfield Lanphier High School. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Claudette back at the studio, and we are all set to bring you all of tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. The Railers come in tonight's game with an overall record of 10-6, 2-3 in the Central State 8, while the Lions come in with a record of 11-7 and 1-4 in the Central State 8. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, I think one is control Hatchett. You know, he's a guy that was Hatchett and Holman really are their 2 leading scorers. Shaquan Holman is the guy that hit the shot last year. That we had to, after he hit the shot, then Keon got the ball and then was fouled, and we end up winning at Lanphier. And then Shaughnessy Hatchett is the 6'4" senior inside that the Railers will have trouble with underneath. He's very athletic. He had a good game against us the last time. He's their 2. Those are the 2 guys that really make them go. We'll have to keep Hatchett off the boards also. And then I think you said the thing, I don't know how much pressure they're going to put on us, because in the past they've started to play more of a zone. But I think the Railers have got to shoot the ball well. When we've played well this year, it's been because we've been able to make threes and make jump shots, and we just haven't shot the ball consistently enough to put more wins up, and no better time than tonight to do it against Lanphier.
Yeah, and we talked to Coach Al after the Springfield game, and Springfield, they had us pushed out on the perimeter, and Coach Al says that's something that they're working on, taking that deeper three, because you're not going to get right on the three-point line in basketball these days.
Especially when you don't have an inside presence with Hayes and Sanders out. So when you don't have that guy that can score around the basket, that defense can just push you out even farther and farther. And we don't look to penetrate a whole lot against Springfield. And boy, that defense can, as you say, can really push you out. And then you got to start shooting. Not 19-9 threes. You're shooting 22-foot threes, and obviously just not as consistent from there.
Once again, we're getting set for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Railers and the Lanphier Lions. Railers back in their locker room as the Lions head over to their bench. We will take a commercial break as we have the playing of the national anthem. And when we return, we will have tonight's starting lineups and the opening tip here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism, and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654.
Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786.
Coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at Coach Neil Alexander Court, getting set for the starting lineups here between the Lions from Lanphier High School, 11-7 overall on the season, and your Lincoln Railers, 10-6 overall on the year. The Railers 2-3 in Central State 8 play, while Lanphier is 1-4. Again, the Railers back in action tomorrow as we travel to Quincy. We'll have all that action for you. JV starts at 5:30. Varsity action around 7 o'clock tomorrow from Quincy, Illinois.
Conference game features our guests from Springfield, Illinois, the Lions of Lanphier High School, and our Rail Splitters of Lincoln Community High School.
Good crowd here, Scott, for Lanphier and Lincoln, as always. First, the starting lineups for the Lions from Lanphier. First man out, 6'4" and a senior, 21, Shaughnessy Hatchett Jr.
Number 4, 6 foot and a senior, Jaquan.
6 foot and a senior, number 4, Jaquan Holman. There's the two leading scorers for Lanphier, Holman and Hatchett. 6 foot and a senior, number 1, Torian Rice. 5'11" and a junior, number 5, Kenyon Greer. And 6 foot and a sophomore, number 31, Raheem Thomas. And the coach for the Lions is Blake Turner. Now, getting ready for the starting lineup as the hype video is played here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Again, Hayes and Frank Sanders on the injured list so far. Hopefully we'll get those guys back in within the week of hopefully next week, when the Railers again with a full week of games next week, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. That's going to be basically the norm here from here on out. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday games for the Railers. So a lot of games getting ready to take place here, as there's about 15, 16 games left on this season. Railers got to start going right now. we're getting set for the starting lineups. Not quite capacity here at Roy S. Anderson, but one of the better crowds here on the 24-25 season.
Lincoln comes into tonight's game with a record of 10-6, and they start tonight. Number 5.
First man out, 6'3", and a sophomore. Number 5, Komnick. Carson Komnick.
Number 10, 5'11", and a junior, Brody Tungate.
5'11", and a junior, number 10, Tungate. Brody Tungate. 5'10", and a senior, number 12, Miller. Brady Miller. 6'2", and a senior, number 3, Smith. Gabe Smith. And 6'3", and a senior, number 1, Horn. Blake Horn. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McMcCullen, Zach Dahm, and Gary Rademacher.
Set for tonight's matchup, the rivalry between the Lincoln Rail Splitters and the Lanphier Lions. The Lions in their traveling uniforms, black uniforms, orange numbers trimmed in white, and the Railers in their home white jerseys.
Our officials for tonight, Ed Alexander, Aaron Sorter, and Corey Points. Good luck, gentlemen.
Jumping it up for the Lions is number 21, Hatchet, and for the Lincoln Railers, number 1, Blake Horn. Tonight's tip-off sponsor, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Ball is up, tipped, and controlled by the Lions. Almost a turnover. They're going to get Smith with a foul. Right off the bat, it was a loose ball. Smith went after it and going to be called for the foul.
Rail Splitter foul number 3, Gabe Smith. That is his first.
Yeah, it looks like the Lanphier Lion went into the stands, and I'm not sure if he knocked over a drink or knocked over a fan, but somebody is down in the stands, and they've sent the teams back to their huddles. Not sure if what happened over there, but we can't see because the student section's standing up, which I don't mind. And something happened over on the side. Probably looks like, I think the Lion player went into the stands maybe to save the ball, and then probably it looks maybe there's a fan down there that got hit, and looks like trainer Matt is headed to the locker room to get some something to help anyway.
Some fans heading over as well, but I tell you what, let's go to commercial break, and once we get this all sorted out, we'll come back with more action here tonight on WLC and 96.3 FM.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. 7 seconds went off the clock as a Lanphier Lion went into the stands and collided with a fan. I don't know who it was or what exactly happened.
No.
We are back in action.
We'll find out after some basketball here.
Lanphier with the basketball. They'll work it around top between Rice. Now Rice goes left to Holman. Now all the way across to Thomas. There's a three on the way from Greer. No good. Fought for underneath, and Smith rips it out of there and gives it to Komnick, who pushes up to Miller left side. Now Miller over to Tungate.
Yeah, looks like a matchup.
Tried to get it into Horn off his hands. Now here come the Lions.
Matchup zone for the Lions, and you got to watch number 4 Holman. He's their shooter, and he will pull from 23, 25 feet.
All the way over to Thomas. Picked up there by Komnick. Now up top to Rice. Back to Thomas. He's going to fire a three. Airballed it and fought for and going to be out of bounds off of the Lions. I would assume the referees get together, and it will be Railer basketball.
Yeah, so an air ball there by Lanphier. Good job by the Railers of boxing out. Again, we're going to have to be aggressive on the rebound, not just the guys that are playing underneath on the 1-2-2, but those guards are going to have to come and attack rebounds.
Tungate gets it to Smith. Now Horn. Horn's going to dribble in. Tipped out of his hands, and then another turnover, Railers, and here come the Lions. Rice pushes left, now goes right to Holman. Holman dribbles in. Cut off there by Komnick, who picked up the foul, and that's the second team foul on the Railers, first on Komnick. 6:41 to go in the first. Still no score. Lions to inbound on their own baseline. It's Rice to inbound. Gets it into Holman. Now back to Holman. Over to Greer. Greer with it, picked up by Tungate. Now to Thomas, or that's Hatchett. Hatchett spins, running jumper up and good for Hatchett. 2-0 Lions. Railers get it across half-court line. Now they'll set it up with Komnick. Over to Tungate. Now Horn right wing. Komnick's going to dribble in. Nothing there. Kick it out to Miller. Miller fakes right now to Tungate. Gabe Smith with it, left wing.
You got to drive the ball here. Yeah, they're pressuring us way out top. The guards are going to have to drive gaps here, or they're going to continue to push us out even farther. We don't look to drive at all and use our dribble.
Railers are looking to get their offense going, passing around the perimeter. Miller, top of the key. Now Tungate, he's going to fire up a deep three. Got it. Nothing but net for Tungate. And that's a way to start it with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Well, as you mentioned in the pregame, the Railers are going to shoot it from a little bit past the line. And that time Tungate was a step or two behind that line.
Feed it into Hatchett, now out to Holman. Holman dribbles in, feeds Hatchett underneath, picked up there by Horn, and Hatchett gets it up and good off the backboard.
Yeah, I think there's where you just miss Hayes and Sanders underneath, just that extra size that the Railers can use to try to deflect the shot or put some pressure on the shot from.
Blocking foul called on the Lions, and Holman picks up the foul, his first, team first. 4:59 to go in the first. 4-3 Lions with the lead. Miller to inbound on his own baseline. As number 12 checks in for the Lions. That is Amari Anderson. And the Raiders get it up top to Tungate. Tungate went to Komnick, now went to Miller. All the way across the Horn. Now they'll work it back this way.
Almost like a 1-3-1 now, man. They really come up to the ball. They've got a guy that guards the wings, the post, the top, and the other wing as well. So it's almost a matchup 1-3-1.
Yep, swing it over to Miller, right wing. Now back to Tungate.
Well, Railers got to move the basketball and look to penetrate here. Now you're going to have flattened out.
Komnick, right wing.
Do something.
Now they work it up top. Now to the left to Horn. Railers eating that clock. We are down to 4:10. Miller drives, now kicks it out to Komnick. Komnick's going to get to the lane, fake it, nowhere to go, kick it out to Miller. Now all the way across to Horn. Horn's going to pull up for a jumper off the rim, no good. Hatchett with the rebound. And Horn's going to pick up the foul on Hatchett. That's a team third, first on Horn.
Yeah, the Railers with 3 team fouls already here. 1 Horn, 1 on Komnick, and 1 on Smith. And a lot of passing around going for the Railers, just not a lot going directional to the hoop.
Rice to inbound. Bounces it in to Greer. Now they work at the Hatchet. Feed it into Rice. He's going to pull for a jumper. Too strong. No good. Horn with the rebound, and he'll be fouled there by Anderson.
Yeah. Anderson tried to go after Horn secured the rebound, and the Railers just had a few times. I think Horn got one slapped away earlier. The Railers got to be strong with the ball. Lanphier comes after it when they especially when we have the rebound, and that time Anderson caught reaching on Horn.
Railers with the basketball, down 1. Kick it out. Komnick, 3 on the way. Got it. Komnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Railers up 6-4.
Yeah, we're talking just a nice pass there on our full court, trying to move the ball a little bit quicker on our press breaker.
Greer drives, cut off by Horn. Now all the way up to Holman. Swing it over to Anderson. He'll take a 3, no good. Good box out by Horn, but just got too deep, and the Lions with the offensive rebound. Might have got pulled a little bit there too, Josh.
Yeah,
off the hands of Anderson.
Some of the Railers just not going for the ball. Horn did a great job of boxing out, but again, everybody expecting Blake to go get the rebound, and other guys on the team not going after it.
Railers with the basketball, up 2, 3 minutes to go in the first. Gabe Smith with it, picks up his dribble, finds a cutting Komnick. He gets a little deep, now kicks it out to Tungate. Now right wing Horn. Work it left Miller.
Again, they got us pushed out way past the three-point line.
Little bounce pass to Komnick, and Rice tries to reach around him. He'll pick up the foul, his first, team third. Yeah, you'd like to see a little more penetration.
Yeah, and as you said, they're going to push. They're going to continue to push us out farther and farther away from the basket if our guards don't just kind of put their head down. It's basically a man-to-man defense. Now you're probably going to get help if you beat your man, but
well, that's just going to open up somebody backside. Maybe.
Yeah. Then somebody else should be open when they come and help out.
2:30 in the first. Railers up 2 with the ball. They'll work it around the perimeter with Horn and Miller. Miller spins right, kicks it to Komnick. Komnick to Horn. Tungate now with it, guarded there by Rice. Now Horn with it left wing. He'll spin, nowhere to go, back to Tungate.
Got no penetration, so Lanphier just licking their chops.
There goes Komnick, kicks it out. Tungate, now Miller, and he's going to get called for the travel. (6-4) Lincoln with the lead. 1:56 to go here in the first quarter. Rice gets it to number 15, who's checked in. It's Bishop for the Lions. There's Holman, now to Bishop. Bishop bounce pass over to Horman, left wing, now all the way across to Rice. Feed to Greer. He's going to dribble in, lay it up, and good for Greer, and we're tied at 6. Tungate bumped by Anderson. Bounce pass to Komnick. Now up top to Horn, swing it left to Tungate. He finds a lane, a little push by Anderson.
Yeah,
that's his second,
you're right.
team fourth.
Yeah, 2 on Anderson now as Tungate got the clear out play on the one side of the court and put his head down again and went to the basket. That's what we got to do. Yeah, draw fouls. 14 fouls now on Lanphier, so one more. The Railers will be shooting 2 free throws.
Komnick to inbound for the Railers. Own baseline. Tosses it up to Horn, who hands back to Komnick. Komnick gets it out to Tungate, swing it right, Gabe Smith right wing. Smith spins out of it, now gives it to Short, who checked in for the Railers. He's checked in for Miller. Now Tungate. Stripped. Now here comes Greer, kicks it out to Holman. There goes Anderson with the running jumper, rolls around, no good. Fafo underneath, Rice grabs it. Jumper by Greer is up, no good. Tapped around, and Rice with another rebound. Holman, deep three on the way, off the rim, no good. There's a push by Rice, and they're going to get Rice with the foul. That's his second, team fifth.
Yeah, so Tungate will go to the line now, should go to the line for 2 free throws.
Tungate will go to the line for 2 free throws, and Lanphier in the first quarter, Josh, a little bit of foul trouble, and just keep going at them.
Absolutely.
Got nothing to lose right now.
When they play aggressive like that, continue to go.
Tied up at 6, 24 seconds left in the first. Free throw up and good for Tungate. Blakovic, you got to check in for Komnick. Give him a little breather.
Greer and Thomas back in for Lanphier. Blakovic in for
Second one for Tungate off the back of the rim. No good. Fafo underneath. And Holman skies up and grabs the rebound with 20 seconds to go. Holman picks up his dribble, now kicks it over to Greer. Back to Holman. In the corner to Thomas. Up top to Greer, tapped away by Tungate. Tungate up and count the bucket.
Yeah, we talk about those easy points. Some way you can turn offense into defense.
And at the end of one.
Defense and offense, sorry. We'll take it.
I know what you meant. At the end of one, it's the Lincoln Railers 9, the Lanphier Lions 6. We'll take a commercial break. Come back with second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Simply Traveled Cruise Plans. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, Disney, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Go online to simply-traveled.com.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, the home of Coach Neil Alexander Court.
Coming back to
with the Lincoln Railers with a 9-6 lead at the end of one. Scott Kirby, Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. Pretty quick first quarter, Josh.
Yeah, it was. There was a few fouls, but not a lot of turnovers, and the Railers did a good job shooting from the perimeter. 2 of 2 from the three-point line.
Watch that.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, Gabe got away with one, too. Got that arm extended. Could have easily got him with the charge call. But there was a foul on the shot, no call. Greer with it. Kicks it up top to number 2.
Don't see it, 2.
Yeah, go figure. Well, we'll call him Bailey. Greer drives, picked up there by Horn. Now inside to Holman. Jumper on the way, no good. Greer, Hatchett with the rebound. He'll be fouled. And they're going to get, is it Short? Short with the foul. His first, team first. Lanphier basketball. Holman, alley-oop, Hatchett. Back to Holman. Loses it, and Komnick tracks it down for the Railers. I don't know why Hatchett just didn't go up with it.
Yeah, he had a nice, easy putback off the out of bounds. Just a lob on the out of bounds. It was wide open.
It's a set play. Smith dribbles in, kicks it out. Komnick, 3, corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lanphier Lions. Give it to Hatchett, up with the right, and good. Tungate pushes across. Now here comes the trap. Nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble. Finds Horn underneath. Horn kicks it out. 3 on the way. Short. Short left it long. And here comes Hatchett for the Lions. Lanphier works it around, get it inside. Now kick it out. Here comes Greer. He'll get to the lane, up with the right, up and good for Greer, and the Lions up 10-9 with 6:13 to go.
Yeah, Railer's just easy penetration right through the middle of our defense there.
Railers cross half-court line with 6 minutes to go. Smith feeds Comnick, couldn't get it to go. And here come the Lions. Holman goes left, gets by Gabe Smith, goes up, no good, but Hatchett there with the rebound and the putback, and a timeout on the court by Lincoln. And it's 12-9 with 5:48 to go. 60-second timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back after these messages.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
As you said, they're just penetrating and getting offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Yeah, pretty easy, too. I mean, they've gotten right in the middle of our 1-2-2, which shouldn't happen.
Tungate will get across. And there's a foul on the Lions. Looks like it's going to be on 15. That is Bishop. His first. Team first. Get it into Tungate. Railers down 3. Was that a kick?
Yeah, well, I think he threw it off. I think Tungate tried to get Comnick on the back door, but threw it off of 15 Lee's leg, and it went out of bounds on Lanphier.
Tungate hands off to Short. Now Horn to Miller in the corner. 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. And the Lions with the rebound. Here comes Holman. He's going to push right, lose it. Now fired all the way over to number 2, who we don't have on our roster. 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. And Tungate flies in for the rebound for the Railers, down 3 with 5 minutes to go. Hand off to Tungate, now Miller. Miller gives it to Horn. Horn's going to go to the lane, kick it out. Comnick, he's going to find an opening. Up. Couldn't get it to go, but he'll be fouled. He gets up. That just makes you cringe.
Which is a good sign. So good again. The Railers got the weave going a little bit. Got some more movement there with some action, and it's hard for that matchup zone to follow that. And we're able to get Carson on a good drive to the basket.
Free throw from Comnick up and good.
Torian Rice returns for Lanphier. Dave Smith returns for Lincoln. Comnick at the free throw line, second of 2.
Second one in and out, no good. Comnick 1 for 2 from the line. The Railers down 2.
Railers got to find a way to keep Shaughnessy out of the middle and then get rebounds at the other end. Comnick's got to go for the boards. He has not had one rebound so far here.
Greer 3, corner, no good. And right on cue, Comnick grabs a rebound for the Railers.
Box out Shaughnessy and got to go get it. Boy, it takes us a long time to get into our set here.
The block right there should have been a goaltend. Here comes
Yeah, ball
Holman.
was right down in the middle.
Up and good for Holman. 14-10, Lanphier. Tungate to Komnick. Komnick's going to dribble in, up with the left, and couldn't get it to go. He's going to go back to the line. 3:36 to go here in the first half. Lions 14, Railers 10. Komnick to the line for 2.
Yeah, another good drive there, and then a layup he's got to make, even though he takes the contact. He's got to get it up on the left side, use his body a little bit more, but steps to the line and hit some free throws now.
Free throw up and good for Komnick.
Free throw line for Lincoln. Carson Komnick, the second of 2 shots.
Second one up and good for Komnick. Komnick 2 for 2 on that trip, and the Railers down 2 with 3:35.
Yeah, let's get some stops and some scores here, Scott, and get into the nice to go into the halftime with a lead.
Holman crosses, gets it over to Rice. Now they'll bounce pass inside, lost it. Going to be out of bounds off of the Railers. Lions basketball on their own baseline. Rice to inbound. Kick it out all the way up top to Holman. Now in the corner to number 2. Trap there, he dribbles out of it, but it looks like Gabe grabbed him a little bit.
But they do a lot of skip passes from one side to the other, and I think they're trying to get that skip pass over and then trying to get it into Shaughnessy inside, but they've yet to throw it to him. I thought he's been open a couple times with Komnick late getting across the lane there, but we've got to have a little more pressure on the basketball so that pass isn't so easy.
Who's, okay, you're calling him by his first name.
Yeah, Hatchet, yeah, sorry.
Who's Shaughnessy?
Sorry.
It's all right. We're not on the same page always.
No, it's all right. Keep you on your toes.
14-12, Lions with the lead and the ball. Rice over to Thomas. Thomas fakes left, goes right. Now gets it to Holman. Holman will dribble right, picked up there by Tungate. Now go left, throws it up with the right, no good. And a rebound there for the Lions, and that's Rice. He's had several rebounds. There's a 3 from Hatchet or Shaughnessy. And the Lions extend their lead to 5 with 2:28 to go.
Now back to that matchup zone as Lanphier switches back into more of a traditional 2-1-2.
Get it into Komnick. Nothing there. Kick it out to Tungate. Now short. Back to Tungate. Tungate thought about a 3. Miller will take a 3. Got it! Miller with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. And the Railers back down 2. Thomas to Rice.
Holman, get over on him.
Yep. Good job there by Short, or that's Miller, to get out on him. The drive by Hatchet and a travel. Turnover Lions.
Yeah, Shaughnessy with 13 points in this first half. 13 of their 17. Again, the Railers find him, and
they've done a good job on Holman.
Yeah, you're right.
Short with the right wing. Now they'll swing it to the left to Miller.
Let's see if we can get the ball to Carson. He's got a little advantage, I think, against Rice, guarding him at the top of at the free throw line.
Short to Miller. Miller top of the key. He'll back it out. Now he'll go left to Komnick, left wing. Komnick's going to find a lane, kick it out to Tungate. Tungate picked up there by Thomas. He'll dribble out of it to his right. Now short right wing. Horn. There goes Tungate. Up and roller over the rim is good, and we're tied up at 17.
Sometimes the play doesn't work, but you got to manufacture something different, and I think Lanphier got a little screwed up on who was guarding who, and they had too many guys guarding Tungate. Tungate just went right to the basket, and Lane was wide open.
All tied up at 17, and much like we saw at Springfield, Josh, great first half, all tied up. See if we can get a stop here.
Yeah, and go into the come out of the third quarter a little bit better than we did on Tuesday.
Lanphier will hold for the last shot. Rice holds it top, out near center court line. Now he'll start his offense. He'll go right. Now left, back to Rice, over to Holman. Holman back to Rice, top of the key with 6 seconds to go. Now Holman to Rice, over, corner, 3 on the way, got it. A three-pointer from Bishop gives the Lions a 3-point lead at half. At the end of the first half, it's the Lanphier Lions 20, the Lincoln Railers 17. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated halftime show on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culvers of Lincoln, Grau Incorporated, Chestnut Health Systems, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Emo's Cafe, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
At halftime, the Railers down 20-17 over the Lions from Lanphier High School. We're running through the scoring first for Lanphier. They were led by their 6'4 senior Shaughnessy Hatchett. Hatchett has not missed a field goal yet. He's 13 points, 6 of 6 from two-point land and 1 of 1 from the three-point land, which would give him way more than 13, but 13 points anyway for Hatchett. 3 for Lee. 2 points apiece for Jaquan Holman and Kenyon Greer to round out the 20 for Lanphier. The Railers were led in the first half by Brody Tungate. Tungate also good from the field. 3 of 3 from the field for Tungate. He's got 8 points. Carson Komnick with 6. 3 points for Brady Miller to round out the 17 for the Railers. Just 3 scorers in the column for the Railers. Again, the Railers trail it 20-17 here at halftime. We'll send it back to studios. More of the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. Phone 217-735-5400.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Crown Incorporated halftime show. The Railers down by 3, 20-17. Taking on the Lanphier Lions here from Coach Neil Alexander Court. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby, and Scott really been a pretty good half, I think, so far. I think the Railers have not done a great job on the board so far, as Lanphier out-rebounding us 15-6 in the first half, which is not good. They've got 6 offensive rebounds, and the Railers have 0. Go through the stats here. Lanphier 9 of 21 from the field for 43%, 2 of 8 from three-point land. They've not attempted a free throw. Again, they've got 15 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 4 turnovers on 3 steals for the Lions. Again, they are led by Shaughnessy Hatchett with 13. The Railers shoot 5 of 12 from the field, 42%, 3 of 6 from three-point land. Free throws, Railers 4 of 6, 6 rebounds for Lincoln, 0 offensive, 4 turnovers and 2 steals to go for the Railers. So it's really been the Shaughnessy Hatchett show. 13 of the 20 for Lanphier has been from Hatchett. He's 5 of 5 from two-point land and 1 of 1 from the three-point land. He's also got 5 rebounds. So we talked about the Railers have done a good job on Holman. I don't know. Yeah, Holman's got 2 points. Those are their 2 guys, and they've got 15 of the 20. But I think that thing on the board, and what the coach is going to talk about is figure out a way to get Hatchett away from that middle. And I'm okay if he shoots the threes. I don't know if he's going to make them consistently like he made that one, but we've got to keep him away from the basket.
Yeah, if you can keep Hatchett out on the perimeter, I'm fine with that. And that's where missing Drew and Frank come into play, because we just don't have the strength down there to keep him out of that middle. And when that ball goes up to the rim, him and Rice are crashing the board. I don't know how many rebounds Rice has, but seems like he's always been around the rim and getting some rebounds. But yeah, we got to do a better job on Hatchett, and you got to watch Holman the second half, because he's going to come out looking to score.
Yeah.
But overall, Railers pretty solid first half. Like to see him get to the basket a little bit more, and I'm sure that's some of the discussion at halftime.
Yeah, we're going to have to put our head down and get to the hoop and figure out a way to get some easy baskets driving. I think there's plenty of lanes, as we can see from up here in the second deck here at Roy S. Anderson. There's plenty of lanes to drive it. We just got to be aggressive and do it. But first things, we got to get stops on the defensive end and rebounds in order for us to get the ball back and really be aggressive. I thought we've held the ball a lot on the perimeter, and we've been pushed out pretty far from the hoop.
Yeah, and you're right. And running your pace, slowing it down a little bit, because we don't want to get in a transition game with Lanphier.
One more break before we've got third quarter action. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC.
Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at the end of the half. Lanphier Lions 20, Lincoln Railer 17. It will be Lanphier basketball to start the third.
To start the second half, it will be Lanphier's possession.
Anderson to inbound for the Lions. We'll kick it into Holman. Now Rice. All the way across to Holman, off his hands. Thought he stepped on the baseline. Nope.
It was close.
Sideline, yeah. Real close. Feed it in. Hatchet for a jumper, up and good.
Boy, he's been just on fire. Yet to miss a field goal now. 7 of 7 from the field, and they find him right at the free throw line. That wasn't an easy shot either.
Raylor's in a little bit of trouble here. Miller's got to get it across, and he does. Over to Komnick, now Tungate. Up top to Smith, work it left, Miller. Miller left wing, now left corner. Komnick's going to dribble by Holman. Holman's going to pick up the foul, his second, team first. Or no, what was that?
I said he stepped out of bounds.
All right, never mind. Komnick stepped out of bounds. Lanphier basketball. I think he had a little help standing there.
Yeah, he might have had some help, but I don't. Carson wasn't very strong with the dribble or something.
Rice with it up to Holman. Holman's going to fire a deep three off the side of the rim. No good. Missed it badly. Now they'll wait to clear. Tungate will bring it up. Tungate pushes left. Kicks it to Horn. Up top to Smith. Over to Miller. Now Horn. Railers down 5 with the basketball. Komnick finds the lane, now kicks it out. Horn, three-pointer, got it! Horn with a 3 from the corner, and it's a Chris Coyne. State Farm, three-pointer. Railers down 2.
I thought Carson had a great look at it from about 3 feet away. He kicked it out to Horn. Thank goodness the senior stepped up and hit a big one.
Bounce pass to Hatchet. He's going to dribble in on Komnick. Loses it. Good defense by Komnick. Straight up. And the Railers with the basketball look to tie it or go up. Back it out now. Tungate will set up the offense. He'll go left. Now spin right. Little back door. Nothing there. Give it to Smith. There's a back door to Miller. Loses it. Fought for. Smith's going to come away with it. Kick it over to Miller. He'll lose it. Now he'll regain. Give it to Smith. Up and count the bucket. The foul. And Smith will go to the line for the and one.
Boy, the Railers just kind of stayed with it, Scott. It was a scramble for the football, or for the football. Basically, it was a fumble. And a couple of tap-aways, some high bounces. Somehow Smith wound up with it. Then he kicked it out, and then he got it back. And then Smith converts on the layup as he cut to the hoop. Free throw
and
up and miss for Smith. So all tied up here now at 22, 5:30 left in the third quarter.
Anderson now to Rice. They'll work it to the right to Anderson. Now feed Hatchet. Hatchet's jumper up, and he missed one. Smith there with the rebound. Komnick will trot it up, find a lane. Head fake, nothing there. Horn thinks about a 3. Now they'll get it to Tungate to reset. Tungate to Miller. Miller over to Smith. Smith goes left and going to get called for the travel as he was looking to pass. The guy he was passing to was cutting, which forced the travel. Lions with the basketball, all tied up at 22. Rice over to Anderson, all the way across to Holman. He'll dribble by Miller, throw it up, and good for Holman.
Yeah, it's that skip pass too. And then that back's got to run at the guy in the. Come on, move the ball here.
Yeah, looks like they're waiting for the pressure to come to him. Komnick will get it across. Now back it out, kick it over to Smith, right wing.
That skip pass is hard to defend. The back's got to fly at the corner shot, and then goes right by Horn, and then an easy layup.
Komnick to Smith. Smith in the left corner. Now to Horn. They'll work it to the right. Up top to Miller. Miller's going to dribble in, lose it. Now regain it. Kick it out to Smith. Now reset up top with Tungate with 3:55 to go here in the third. Miller's going to dribble by. Now Komnick, nothing there. Reset Railers. Smith's going to dribble in. A lot of contact. Nice strong move by Smith. Up off the backboard and good. All tied up at 24.
And now we got to do it on this end. They've had their way in the first couple minutes of this third quarter as far as getting baskets on this end. The Railers got to tighten up here and I think move while the ball's in the air. Coach always stresses that. Move while the basketball's in the air. Don't move after he's already caught it.
And we're going to get a grabbing foul on Tungate as Holman drove by him. Tungate grabbed him and picked up the foul. That's his second, team first.
Like the foul on Tungate, that is his second. Fouls now for the Lions.
Holman with the right wing, picked up by Miller. Now they'll work it to the left to Anderson. Back to Rice, over to Holman. Holman cut off by Horn. Now they'll reset up top.
Yeah, Shaughnessy just playing around that middle.
And there's a bump by Miller. And he'll pick up the foul. That's his first, team second.
Yeah, watch the lob to Shaughnessy to Hatchett. I think they've done that a few times. Here it is. He's stuck right in the middle of the lane. Little eye contact with the guy taking the ball out.
Rice. Bishop to Rice, now to Holman. Holman fires up a three and got it. 27-24 Lions. Probably need to fix that net. You want to go down and grab that net, Josh?
No, it's a long way down there.
And a long way up to get the net. Yeah. Miller picks up his dribble, finds a cutting Horn, lost it, and here come the Lions. Holman up and under and good. And a timeout on the court as the Lions on a bit of a run, and they're up by 5 with 2:05 to go. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
30-second timeout.
Lincoln Rather Basketball brought to you by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. 29-24, Lanphier Lions with the lead. 2:05 to go here in the third. It will be Railer basketball out of the timeout. Komnick will inbound for the Railers. Get it into Tungate, now back to Komnick. All the way up to Gabe Smith, tracks it down. Now short. Tungate, top of the key. They work it around. Smith finds a lane, kicks it out in the corner to Horn, and there's a foul there on the Lions. Foul is on number 15. That is Bishop. His second, team's second.
Foul number 15, his second.
Got to get it in. And a timeout called by the Railers as Tungay had some trouble getting it in. And it will be another 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by our fine sponsors. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Railer basketball out of the timeout. Short to inbound. Gets it into Horn. Now up top to Tungate. Tungate goes right. Gives it to Short. Back to Tungate. He'll go left now. A little pick set by Horn. Horn had a little lane. Couldn't find him. Picked by Comnick. There goes Tungate, and a holding foul on Holman. That's his second, team third. 1:24 to go in the third. Raiders down by 5 with the basketball. Tungate up with the left, got it to go. A little bit of contact, no call, but Tungate was able to finish strong.
Yeah,
now
good drive there by Tungate as he went up, and nice finish with the left hand. Remember too, this Lanphier coach is way okay with holding the ball too, so you don't want to get down to these guys.
Jumper no good, and Comnick with the rebound. Railers down 3 with the basketball, 47 seconds to go. Hand off to Tungate. Comnick finds the lane, and he's going to be grabbed before he gets to the lane. Foul is on number 2.
Anderson returns for the Lions. Out of bounds now to the Railers.
Railers with the basketball, down 3. 26 seconds to go in the third. Tungate with it, top of the key. Picked up there by Anderson. Now left wing Short. Short gives it to Horn. Kick it out, corner, 3. Tungate off, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lions. And out of bounds with 2.1 seconds to go. It will be Railer basketball. Tungay, half quarter, off the right side of the backboard, no good. And at the end of 3, it's the Lanphier Lions 29, the Lincoln Railers 26. We'll take a commercial break and be back in 60 seconds.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
There is only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone doses. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on the way.
Another close one here between the Lincoln Railers and the Lanphier Lions. And Josh, we've seen some dramatic endings between these two teams, and if it all plays out this way, we could see another one.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the Railers could get out to a little bit of a make a run here. You know, we haven't really gone on much of a run where we've gotten 3 or 4 possessions where we've got stops and scores, and we just struggling again to put the ball in the hole. 26 points so far for the Railers. Good thing Lanphier just with 29.
Miller kicks it out in the corner to Comnick. Comnick's going to dribble into the lane, up with the right. Couldn't get it to go, and they're going to call Comnick with a charge. That's his second. Team first here in the fourth. Railers down 3. Feed it in to Hatchett. He's going to go kick it into Holman, up off the backboard, and good. Railers down 5 with the basketball. 7:12 to go here in the game.
Yeah, Shaughnessy got the ball wide open in the middle, and then a couple guys went at him and left Holman wide open.
Lost there off of the hands, and now almost stolen by Miller. Here comes Hatchett. Feed it over. Up blocked there by Tungate. Horn came down with the rebound, got hammered, no call, and it's going to be Lanphier basketball. Lanphier ball, they'll get it all the way up top to Holman. Now Rice, 3 on the way, no good. Horn with the rebound. Need a bucket here for the Railers. Down by 5, fourth quarter, 6:37 to go. Miller dribbles in, kicks it out. Comnick, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lions.
Yeah, good drive there by Miller. Comnick with an open 3, and just hasn't been able to get back on track after that injury. Just wide open 3, and he's got a couple of them tonight here that haven't been able to go down. And here's Lanphier going to hold the basketball a little bit.
Hatchett, nowhere to go, pulls up, jumper, got it. 7-point lead for the Lions. 5:45 to go. Comnick's going to dribble in, a lot of contact. Rice is going to pick up the foul, and Comnick's going to the line for 2.
Yeah, we got to get something going here. There's just no offense going. Everybody wanted to stand and hand off and hand off and hand off, but
and that's eating time.
Yeah, you're right, and we've got to get some scores.
Free throw from Comnick, up and good. Second one up and rolls out, no good. And the Railers down 6. Rice with it, guarded by Tungate. And Tungate's going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd, team 2nd.
Railers just down 6 here. Got plenty of time left. 5:20. Got to get some stops and keep the ball away from Hatchett.
Hatchett and Holman.
And they will hold it. Speaking of Holman, they will hold it out top.
Hatchett picked up there by Horn. He's going to bowl his way through, lay it up, and good. Railers working around up top. Down 8. Got to get to that basket. Horn, right wing. Now up top to Smith. Smith thinks about a 3. Now he's going to dribble one on Rice and give it to Tungate. Now they'll work it left. Horn. Eating up a lot of time, Josh.
Yeah, they're just standing, nobody getting anything going.
Miller up with the right, up and good.
You got to find a way to stop Hatchet on this end. And we can score all we want, and no, we're taking a minute off every time, but we've got to get some stops here. Somebody just match up with Hatchet and play him right in the middle.
Lanphier with the basketball, up by 6, 3:48 to go. Hatchet at the free throw line, going to dribble in, and he's going to be fouled there by Komnick. Yep, fouls on Komnick. That's his third, team third.
Hey, maybe send him to the line.
Yeah,
that's the first.
Yeah,
he's missed one field goal tonight.
That's where he's been shooting from with pressure on him.
Plenty of practice from there.
Hatchet misses them both. Railers with the ball down 6.
Well, got to stop. They got to get a score here now.
Miller to Smith. Smith back to Miller. I'd like to see a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer here.
Yeah, you're not lying.
There's a drive by Tungate. Kicks it out. Horn up and left it short. And the rebound comes down to the Lions. Up to Rice. Rice up. No good. And Komnick with the rebound. Komnick goes right, gives it to Tungate. Raiders down 6 with the basketball. 3:05 to go in the game. Miller left wing to Horn. Tungate, 3, no. Had a wide open look, just couldn't get it to go. Hatchet traveled, no call. Up with the right, got it to go. The foul on Horn. And Hatchet will go to the line for the and one. Up 8. Free throw, no good. A little push there by Holman. And Komnick picks up his 4th. And Holman to the line for 2 as the Railers with 5 team fouls.
It's team foul number 5.
Free throw up and good for Holman.
Holman at the free throw line for the Lions, 2nd and 2.
But tough to come back now. The Railers down 9 points here, just 2:43 left.
And Holman gets the second. Now it's a 10-point lead for the Lions and a timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back after these messages.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at Lincoln Community High School. And the Lions with a little bit of a run right there, up by 10 with 2:43 to go. Railers with the basketball. Miller will spin out of it, dribble left, now reach in on Holman. That's his third, team second.
Yeah, and there's 5 team fouls on the Railers, so any foul by Lincoln is free throws for the Lions.
Kicking into Tungate. Now the Railers got to play with some urgency here, down by 10.
Yeah.
Tungate to Miller. Miller's going to dribble in, kick it out. Tungate, Horn. Now Smith. Smith's going to roll up with the right, and a foul on the Lions. Number 5, that's Greer, his second. Team third. Free throw no good from Gabe. Second one up and rolls around and good. And the Railers down 9 with 2:20 to go. Hatchet. Little push off before. And Komnick just picked up his 5th. Vlahovic is going to get up off the bench and check in for Carson Komnick, who just picked up his 5th foul. And Hatchet to the line for 2. In and out for Hatchet.
Yeah, free throw missed now. Down 9, 39-30 with 2:12 left here. And Carson fouls out with 5 now. Vlahovic checks in, and we've got to get something going in a hurry.
Makes the second. Lead is back up to 10 for the Lions. And a foul on number 15. That's Bishop. I think that's only his 3rd. I think they marked him up there.
Both teams are now in bonus.
Tungate up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Going to stay with the Railers.
Yeah,
good idea by Tungate.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to drive, and we just haven't had enough of it. We just don't play real aggressive. And we stand around, as you said, we stand around and burn a lot of time off the clock rather than, man, Lanphier is way up in you.
Drive by Smith is no good. And the Lions with the basketball up by 10, 1:40 to go.
So they're going to play keep away now.
Rice up to Holman. Guarded by Tungate. Tungate with the foul, his 4th. And Holman's going to the line.
And foul number 10, Brody Tungate, that is his 4th. Jaquan Holman going to the free throw line.
Free throw up and good for Holman. Second one good. Lions up 12, 1:19 to go in the game. Up by Horn, way too strong, and the Lions with the rebound. Holman kicks it out to Rice with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, this has gotten away from us here, but this was a very winnable game with just just we're right there. We just can't find a way to score right now.
Hatchett with the drive and the bucket. Foul is on Velakovic, and Hatchett to the line for one.
Basket is good by Hatchett.
Free throw up and no good. Miller pulls up for a three, no good. Rebound comes down to Holman for the Lions. Kick it over and set up their offense, which will be to run the clock out.
Yeah,
with
it's going to be
30
over
seconds
here
to
unless
go.
the Railers foul.
Ten seconds on the clock, and they'll hold it as time runs down. And your final, the Lanphier Lions 44, the Lincoln Railers 30. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated post-game show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culvers of Lincoln, Grau Incorporated, Chestnut Health Systems, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Emo's Cafe, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, as Railers fall here at Coach Neil Alexander Court, 44-30 over the Lanphier Lions. We'll go and run through the scoring here. The Lions were led tonight by the senior, 6'4" senior, Shaughnessy Hatchett, and what a night he had. 24 points. He was 11 of 14 from the field, and he had 7 total rebounds, 15 for Jaquan Holman. Those were their two leading scorers coming into tonight's game, and they do it here again tonight. Lee with 3 also, and 2 points for Kenyon Greer. The Railers were led here tonight by Brody Tungate. Tungate with 10, Carson Komnick with 7, Gabe Smith with 5, and Blake Horn with 3, Brady Miller also with 5. So Tungate with 10, Komnick with 7, 5 for Miller, also 5 for Smith, and 3 for Blake Horn. Again, the Railers fall here 44-30. We'll send it back to studios and more of the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Back here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers fall here 44-30. The Railers record falls to now 10-7 on the season and 2-4 in Central State 8 play, while Lanphier improves to 12-7 and 2-4 in conference action. We'll run through the stats here first for Lanphier. They shoot 49% from the field. They were 27% from three-point land and just 50% from the free throw line, 5 of 10. Lanphier had 26 total rebounds, 8 of them offensive, to go along with their 5 assists on 5 turnovers, 1 block, and 5 steals for the Lions. The Railers shoot 39% from the field, 33% from three-point land, 4 of 12, and just 55% from the free throw line. We were 6 of 11 from the free throw line. The Railers with 15 total rebounds, 1 of them offensive, 5 assists on 9 turnovers, 1 block, and 2 steals. Scoring by quarter go. Rail Splitters led after 1 quarter, 9-6, and that's when Lanphier went out on a little bit of a run there. Outscored the Railers 14-8 in the second quarter. All tied up at 9s in the third quarter, but the big tail end Tuesday night it was Scott. It was the third quarter that Springfield took control. Tonight it was Lanphier took control in the fourth quarter, 15-4 on the quarter.
Yeah, and we got in some foul trouble there. Obviously, Komnick fouled out there late. Didn't really matter much then, but the struggles continue for the Railers, and they don't have much time to bounce back because got a big road trip tomorrow.
Yeah, as we travel to Quincy tomorrow, we'll have all that action. Railer sophomores at 5:30, and then 7 o'clock is the varsity action over in Quincy, which will be about as tough as it's going to get all year, I'd imagine, with the opponent, the atmosphere, all that goes with that. The number 1 team in 4A, we'll take them on, and if you're a Railer, I just think you come in and you don't hold anything back, right? Just give it everything you got, and I'm not sure tonight was our best effort. I thought for the first half was pretty decent, but again, we've struggled the last two nights to put two halves together, and tonight again the second half was not near the effort that we have been accustomed to or had in the first half. We were good in the first half against Springfield, bad in the second, and then tonight pretty good in the first half, and then not again good in the second half. So Rail's got to figure out how to put together a full game. We've done it before this year and have looked good, and then here we're on a little bit of a slide.
Yeah, a little bit, and like you said, just go out tomorrow night and just let it all out. Play your game. Quincy's a great team, but that's why you play the game. Upsets are meant to happen, and just go tomorrow. I know it's a long trip for the boys, be a long day for them, but right now there's just nothing to lose. Go out and chuck it up.
Yep, we'll send it back to the studios and have Coach Neil Alexander here in just a couple minutes. You're in the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by
Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant.
Sanderson Gymnasium as the Railers fall to the Lions 44-30. As Coach Alexander makes his way up here, Josh, the score doesn't tell how close of a game it was. And like you said, the fourth quarter just got away from us, had some missed opportunities. But we'll get Coach Alexander's thoughts here.
Yeah, we had opportunities, and we were right there, even midway through the third quarter, and we just it's just struggling to put two halves together right now and put the ball in the hole.
And joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, another tough loss for the Railers. Pretty solid first half, but as Josh just mentioned, having a hard time putting two solid halves together.
You have to make plays, and when you're playing a possession game, which is what we are right now because we can't do much else, you have to take advantage, and you have to make your layups, you got to make your free throws, you got to cover shooters, you can't let them have open looks. I mean, we were tied there going down the end of the first half. We give up the three, and it just snowballed from there.
Yeah, it's been two halves. On Tuesday, we played well against Springfield. Coach in the first half was pretty well in the first half here, and you're right. I just thought the aggressiveness just goes down in the second half as far as going after rebounds. We were out rebounded 26-15. We had one offensive rebound tonight, and as hard as we're struggle as it is for us to score right now, those offensive rebound putbacks could be a big easy basket that we need, and we're just not getting them. The guys' effort in the second half seems to be different than the first.
Yeah, and I watch a lot of basketball. I don't know, but I think the high school game's a lot rougher than the collegiate game.
Yeah.
They call more hand checking. You can't touch people. I mean, we start to drive. They drive their hands and forearms through us, and we're not strong enough to fight through them. And we have to do a better job of getting down and being able to do that. So we're going to keep plugging away. We're not quitting. We're going to keep fighting. We'll figure it out before. And kids that they're working hard, and they're going to continue to work hard, and they're going to continue to play. And, at this point, you don't look at your record. You look at your effort and what's going on, how you're doing, how you're doing, your shot selection, how you're playing defense, how you're rebounding. And, we'll make sure those guys are on the floor.
big road trip tomorrow as we travel to Quincy, and that says it all right there. Quincy ranked number 1 in 4A. That's why you play the game, though, Coach. Me and Josh were talking a little bit on the post game, and they just need to go out and just let it all out. They've got nothing to lose. Just go out and play the game.
We're going over. We're going to have fun. It's a fun place to play. They'll have a good crowd over there. They'll have a letdown. They played Rock Island tonight. I don't know who won, but it'll be a tough game. And Quincy's very good. They're very skilled. They're very well coached, and they attack you the way you have to. So, we're going over to have fun.
Well, Coach, have safe travel to Quincy, and we will see you over there. And it's a 7 o'clock game.
7 o'clock, 5:37.
Okay, all right.
Most everybody's going to that now.
Yeah.
So, I know we play some of our Saturdays at 5 and 6:30. So, the Saturday games have all become much earlier. Some of them are even in the afternoon. So,
college.
Yeah,
college
we like that.
schedule type.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
all right, Coach. Have a safe trip, and good luck to the Railers tomorrow night.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Lincoln. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow on January 18th at 7 o'clock as the Railers will travel to Quincy, Illinois to take on the Blue Devils of Quincy High School. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 6:30. The Railers now stand at 10-7. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Claudette, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 30, Lanphier 44. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96. All right, Claudette, that's it.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by
Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786.
State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211.
Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046.
Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC.
Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC.
Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654.
Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.